vertical format. Okay, it's not my preferred format, but there we go. How are you? Well, first of all, I want to thank everybody that has been reaching out to me in the last 24 hours, 36 hours, talking to me about Nancy. Her loss has been very, very difficult for all of us to bear. And she was one of the group's favorite. Everybody knew her. So I've had people just calling to me and actually crying themselves for this dog. I mean, it's been painful, really, really painful. Nancy was with us for nearly 10 years. And in all this time, wow, imagine the amount of things we did together, the amount of situations that we had to overcome, the bond that was built, and the way she conveyed the essence of Let's Adopt to everybody that watched her videos. It's been really painful, really, really painful. Now, today's video is about Mia. As you know, we operated her on Thursday, and surgery went well. This surgery was really difficult, really complicated. I actually didn't think that could be done. My first impression when I saw the condition of her patellas, as you know, if you've been following the channel, she has two luxated patellas. They are dislocated, both of them. So initially I thought that there was nothing we could do, that the only thing we could do was an arthrodesis, which is proceed to a fusion of the bones, so the joint will go. It will not be viable. But our surgeon, Gary, said that yes, it was possible, and we went into surgery, and the surgery has gone well. So the leg is actually functional. The joint is working, and that's really good. We're having, however, some problems with the infection. Her skin is not doing great. There's a lot of tension, so we might have to, some of the stitches have come out. And now all the dogs are barking. Of course, they know that I'm having a live, so they are all barking. So we're facing a problem with infection in the leg we operated, in the leg we fixed. We're waiting for the results for the culture, and we are already applying some antibiotics, but we will know the precise antibiotic we need when we know exactly what kind of bacteria she has. It's really annoying. And it's true. In recent years, the amount of infections that we're having, even if, surgeries are done sterile and everything is perfect, but antibiotics don't seem to work as they used to work before. So these multi-resistant bacteria are creating a lot of problems. Now, I'm going to have to go again because Linda is barking non-stop. Of course, that's what she does. And let's see. Oh my God. It's impossible to work from home. Linda, por favor, sal, ven, venga, va, sal. It's impossible. Por favor, sal, Ale. Incredible. They're like children. So, yeah, we're having this problem, and hopefully it's not going to be a big issue, but this week is going to be crucial to control that infection before it gets too problematic and it reaches the plates. Many people have written to me. Many people want to adopt her. She's so cute, and it's great. But this is the situation we're facing. Whenever we have a dog with such complicated surgeries and situations, it's really difficult to to agree on an adoption, especially if the adoption is in the United States. We cannot take a decision and we cannot send an animal to the US when the situation is as it is right now. We have to make sure that we can fix it. We have to make sure that it is fixed, and then we will decide. In the past, we agreed on some adoptions, but the treatment took too long, or instead of being a 1 month treatment, it took 6 months, and people gave up on the dog right away. So we cannot do this. But right now, the focus is fixing that leg, making sure that we control the infection, that infection doesn't reach the plate, and that we don't have to do something else. It's tricky. It's very tricky. It's very tricky. This kind of surgeries are complicated, and especially when a dog is so small and everything is so delicate. I mean, I don't know if you saw the surgery. It was quite something. And it's not only difficult, but then you also have to battle infection and bacteria, and this is so exhausting. Next time I come out with a great idea, like if I ever tell you, I have a great idea, I want to open a rescue, an animal rescue, just please tell me to do something else, open a restaurant or a fashion label or something like that. Anything except that a rescue is so complicated. This is so tricky to handle. So tricky. So tricky. Other than that, just last few days just marked by Nancy's passing. Poor baby. For the last year or so, I've been telling you that we will be losing many of our dogs this year and the next year. And that's because they are very old. They are all very old. Nancy was, 13 years old, rescued when she was 2, 3. For a Doberman, that's it. Huckleberry was 14 years old. Dickens is very old as well. Dickens must be now 12 or 13. Rocky, which here in my house is also very old. Aju is very old. I mean, they are all very old. So we will be losing, without a doubt, many of them in coming months, or this year at least. God. Last 2 weeks have also been really difficult because, as you know, we're having a really complicated situation at the rescue. As I explained, the algorithm has just done a real trick on us. Our videos are not reaching as many people as they used to reach. And this is, by the way, this is not only us, this is across the board, and every animal rescue is the same. This situation doesn't only affect us, it affects everybody. But it is my duty to tell you about our problem, you see? The world is changing, social media is changing in parallel to the changes of the world. And creators such as ourselves or any other creator is having to face a very uncertain situation. As I say, it doesn't only affect us. This is not a crisis that has been created by us. It has nothing to do. We rescue and we rehabilitate and we find homes as we've always done. Nothing has changed. But when we started this group, when we started this organization and this experiment that was Let's Adopt, we used the power of social media to reach more people. The only reason why you're here is because you are here on YouTube. We are using social media. But the YouTube of before, or the Facebook of 15 years ago, is not the YouTube of 15 years ago. I mean, YouTube has changed, Facebook has changed. They have adapted their policies. They have adapted their system, their algorithms. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot, Maha. Really appreciate it. And these changes are not helping us at all, at all. But not only us, as I said, many other organizations and many other rescues are struggling. We are able to pivot. We are able to adapt. We are able to reach out to you, our community, our friends, and ask for help. Many people won't, because they don't have that community, because they haven't got the skills, or they haven't got the foresight to do that. There are others who follow different strategies, and maybe they'll do better. But right now, our situation is very complicated. Last 2 weeks, we have gained quite a few new subscribers, and I really thank you for joining. We've got quite a number of new donors, and one-off, and that has been really great. This month is slightly easier than last month, but this effort has to be sustained, and I'm trying to reach a point where it's like the break-even point, where we don't have to worry about what's going to happen next month. Are we going to have to start from scratch? Are we going to lose again many donors and fall again in the red? Right now, our vet bills are huge. Tomorrow, we are gonna, I don't know, I'm gonna make a video to explain you. We have to operate Morgan again. It's gonna be another surgery. There's so many things happening at the same time. It's not even funny. And we're trying to continue doing what we do. Some of you have written to me and said, I think, Viktor, you should close. That was such a great comment. Wow. Chapeau to the person that wrote to me to tell me that maybe we should start thinking of closing. Why? Why should we close? So we are the organization that doesn't give up on our animals, and are we going to give up on ourselves? On the actual tool that saves all these lives? Wow. Shit. Sorry. I'm not supposed to curse. Oh, by the way, the other day we lost a donor because she said that sometimes I speak badly on the videos and I say cuss words. I don't know. So we lost a donor. I said to her, look, I'm sorry for losing you. She said that I speak badly, so her very sensitive ears didn't like the way I spoke. So we lost a donor. That was the silliest way to lose a donor. Never heard something like that. But there you go. You can't please everybody, I guess. Anyway, so tomorrow I'm going to tell you more about Morgan. Morgan, as you know, because I recently mentioned it on another video, he was operated. He had 3 surgeries: the hip and 2 legs, the back, but he broke one of the metal plates again. So we have to fix that. And then I will be also updating on Mia, giving you a more clear situation of what I just explained. We have some images, but I couldn't upload them here on this live. And then we will know more about that in coming days. Yes, LC, yes, it's very easy. People, actually, people write to me to tell me these things. Maybe you should close. But obviously, these people cannot even imagine the responsibility of having the 60 animals or 65 animals that we have. Nobody thinks that. They look at it from the sofa, and they think, maybe you should close. And that other person that said that I speak badly, that's why she's not a donor anymore. And she also said that she actually wrote to me and said, look, I'm not a donor because you let Nancy suffer, because it took you too long to let her go. And I told her, I said, look, if Nancy could read your email, wow, she will be so disappointed. So she's not a donor anymore because we fought to save her life. There you go. So nice. Just the kind of situation that wonderful, wonderful. Okay, there you go. Maybe that person can go and help other people that do better job than us, if she can find them, which I'm sure she can. Okay, all right. So, just a heads up from here. It's been a really rainy day in Spain. We're having lots of issues with the weather. Seville, Madrid, we're having floods all over the country. This weekend has been okay here, but as you can see, I don't know if you can see from here, but the sky is very cloudy and there's been massive storms all the time. Anyway, we'll have a proper video tomorrow telling you about Morgan and about Mia tomorrow, okay? I apologize for the tone. I'm a bit, I mean, I don't think I am depressed, but actually, what is happening deserves a change of mood. Nancy's departure has been really sad, and then we're having so many issues that need to be solved that, yeah, it's not a cheerful time here. Anyway, thank you very much for your help. Linda is going to drop the donation link in any case any of you would like to help. I really hope so. And to that person that stopped being a donor because I helped Nancy, and sometimes I say bad words, farewell. Farewell, my friend. Take care, and I will see you tomorrow. Ciao, ciao. Bye-bye. Now let me see if I know how to get out of this life.